Hello, today is Monday. It is also the 9th of June 2012. And in this video, I'm going to go over how I make these videos, make the charts, and put them together. I'm currently on ForexPros.com, which has the silver prices, which is one of the places in which I will get my data from, as this is in the currency market XAG/USD, and therefore I could put this data into a spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet that I use. This is the daily chart, but on here I have the silver monthly, the weekly, of course there's a daily, the quarterly time frame, the daily chart for gold, the weekly chart for gold, and then these two here to pretty much put whatever in. We'll do the 5-hour chart of silver, and I'll have to use this sheet in here to do it. So, alright, so let's get started. So let's take a look at this price action right now. Price has gotten up to a high of 27.49. That's a big level as well. And so that's what we got for the high today, 27.49. You can see 2.08% on column I right here. That's how much volatility there has been for the day. So let's now make this chart. What I'll do is I'll copy this chart and I'll put it into a paint image. As this is MS Paint, you can see 800 by 450. That's the pixel size that I use. It makes it widescreen. And I'll just simply paste this image in here. I want to put all these little indicators in here. So I have to use two different charts. This is the indicator page. And what I have to do is I have to copy this and then crop this into the image in here so that it matches perfectly, which is pretty simple to do. And there we go. So there's a perfect match. I can copy this again, but this is too bold. The dates don't work on the bottom. So I'm going to pick it up and put it in another paint program, and then just copy and paste this corner right here. So I'll cut this, and I'll go to the other chart, and there we have it. So we have the indicators. I need the information on the left-hand side, and it's right in here. This is what we'll need. We'll have to change today's date, and today is July the 9th, and let's see, we'll get a time. It's 14 o'clock or 2 p.m. So there we go, and I can just copy and paste this into the same program. So let's save this, and we're going to save this in our Dropbox folder. And we'll put today's date in. It's today, of course, is the 9th again. Okay, I don't know why I did that, but older photos got moved to this, so let me just bring that back into here. Okay, so now we're going to save this. We'll go silver daily, and then the time is 1400. So there we have it. We can do a quick little bit of technical analysis within this, but there's really not much to go over. Of course, you got this trend line that's been tested for quite some time. Today's action is a green candle, and it's pretty much just sticking in within this band for the most part, really doing a whole bunch of nothing, which is exactly why I'm doing this video. Now, 2750, as I say, is big, so let's take a look at what 2750 means on the 5-hour chart. For this one, I'm going to go to livecharts.co/UK/historicaldata.php. What we want is we want to get the 1-hour time frame, which is right here. Number of points, I can go 250 to 2000. I don't need 2 minutes. I'm just going to go 250. Let's go in and find silver, which is right XAG/USD, which is right here. I go Unix, and I put a comma for the data. Click on the Get Data button, and I just have to double click this button here, and it's going to come up. So there we have it. So now the data that they give me has date, time, volume, open, close, min, max. Not the order that I like it. So I have to rechange this data in. So I have another program that I use which can convert it all for me. And I also need to have a document for my hourly time frame for silver, which I'll bring up as well. So I have an hourly chart. This was last updated at 1200 hours on July the 6th. So that's what I'm going to need to work from. So this would be right here. So we'll need everything from here up. So we need this information. We'll copy it. And we'll place it into here, which will automatically do the conversions for me. So I pasted it. And on the right-hand side is where it's already automatically done it. So I can just copy and paste this. But if I paste this into a spreadsheet, it's going to put a bunch of REFs, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to have to paste it a different way. So if I paste it in here, you can get a whole, there you go. That just doesn't cut it. So I can use the paste special. It's fast, but so is just taking Notepad, pasting the data into Notepad, and then taking the data and then putting it in here. And there we have it. So we have the data, and this is what I use for the 5-hour time frame. So I have the date, a number, which is like a unique number, open, high, low, close. So 580 is where I'm going to end at. I need 100 of these cells. So I have to start at 481. So I'm just going to copy and paste this all the way up until I could find the 481 number. Here we go, copy that. Use this again and paste it. Let's take this information again. And then let's just get another random spreadsheet that I'm going to need, just because it's going to be very quick to get the data. And there we go. So now I'm going to sort this by column B. So I'm going to highlight everything that I need. And I'm going to push the data sort button. I'm going to sort it by B, which has got the unique number in it. So there we go. There's 100 of them. Now it's got 0 as a final price, but that's because it hasn't completed the period. But we'll fix that up. So I'm going to copy and paste all of this again into the original spreadsheet. We'll go sheet 5 and just paste all this information in here. There we go. So I'm going to have to, we got the high of 29.13 and a low of 26.13. I don't think this is a high I'm supposed to use. So with that being said, let me just take a look at the last 5-hour chart. I don't think I did a 5-hour chart on the, no I didn't. Let me just go to, so this was the last 5-hour chart. The high was 29.91. I want to keep this high in place. So I'm going to write in here 29.91, which will override it. This is my manual overriding. There we go. So the lowest point is 26, and of course we don't need, so we'll put in the number 26, and then we'll put in, say, 29, and there we go. Of course we need higher than that, so let's do 29.5. There we go. Now this has got big red candles because I got 0 on the close. That's really not what the close happens to be. So we'll go back in here, and we'll check out what the price is of silver. 27.47 it looks like, and we're at 14:07 p.m. time. It looks like it just managed to make a new high. It did. So the new high is 27. You go, it's 51. This is 51 right here. So 27.51 is now the new high in 47. So we'll put in 51 here, and then 27.47 as the close. Excellent. Okay, so here we go. And if I want more numbers, I can just do a little quick little, let's just change this to 0.5 and I might get more numbers. I do. So 26 to 29.5, that's what it is. Okay, so now I'm going to do the other one below. Change the low to 26. Change the high to 29.5. And the major interval to 0.005. Okay, so you notice I have 29.34, 29.17, 29.01. I got the exact same numbers there. That's a check to make sure it works. And let's do the exact same thing that we did before. So let's just copy and paste this in. Let's copy and paste this as well into here. And you see, this is why 27.50 is so huge, because this was that level that was support in here, and it dipped below. So now the question is it resistance? Because quite frankly, this is actually an okay time to actually just go in and put a short position in, but whatever. That's close enough. And we'll put this in here. Maybe we'll do gold daily to finish this off. Cut this into here, and there we have it. We'll put in the information that we need. Last time I did this, it was a dollar index, so this will be silver 5 hour. Date, of course, is 07/09/2012. The time was like 14:07. And there's the sideways bar for it. Put her in here, and then we'll save this as the 5 hour time frame. And of course the time is 14:07. So there we have it. So again, big thing, big level of resistance here. Of course, this was resistance twice, a little bit support, had a bounce, fell through that level. And what's interesting is this level here, from the point A to point B, the first Fibonacci level is pretty much here, and the second one is pretty much here. So it retraced 61.8% from this low and this high. So let's go take a look to see what the exact number is. We can see what the bottom is, which is 5 periods below, which looks like about 26.90. So let's do that. Let's take a look at what the bottom is. I think it's 26.93. 94. Okay. So again, the high that we're looking for is the one around 28.5, which would be right here. Looks like this one. Yeah. So what we'll do is we'll put this in as a high instead. And then recalculate the Fibonacci. I'm not going to make an image for this, but I can just quickly see on this actual spreadsheet itself that, and it was support today, or Friday, whatever. But I guess the market did gap that lower. So there you have it. So you've seen that the first Fibonacci level hit perfectly, bounced up a little bit, broke through it, and now we had a second hit, back again up to this significant level of possible resistance. This is a spot where both bullish and bearish it should sell off, at least down to 27.20 as an example. Let's now do gold on the daily time frame. I haven't put any gold information in yet. We can see July 6th is the last day, so I haven't put anything in. I'm going to have to I'm just going to copy everything up to cell 22 and then paste it over, because we have one new day. And we're going to have to put July 9th in here. And let's find out how gold's doing now. So let's need to bring up the gold. I'm not going to bring up the chart, I'm just going to bring up data. This is ForexPros again. Now, what's interesting is they'll actually put in Sunday night. I don't like it. I'll just put both July 8th and July 9th as July 9th. Because the market starts opening at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And for a few hours, they'll put in July 8th. Highest point is 92.75. I round to 92.80. So 1592.80 is today's high. The open is always, for me, is always a previous close. The low is 1576.60. So let's just put it in. That's just 20 cents higher than Friday's low. And the current price is 1591.70. So what's up for the day? Up about 8. And there's the gold chart. We'll just do the same thing. We'll put this into a MS Paint, paint this, crop this image up as well with it. And it's having, this is now 3 times it's hit this level in here. It's a lot of hits that it's had within it. And let's cut and let's paste this along. There we go, and put in a another micro field in here, which would be on this side here. Now gold I automatically have set to do the date. That's like the only one. A lot of times I'll just put them in manually. And let's just put a time in here, 14:12 Eastern, we'll say. And copy and paste this in here into this. Now that's why I put them, originally I put this on the right hand side, and then I thought if it automatically pastes to the left like this, why not just set it so that the chart action has the data on the left hand side. Let's save this onto Dropbox, Gold Daily, and 14:11 Eastern Time, 14:12, whatever. And there we have it. So I'd like to thank you for tuning into today's video, and have yourself a magnificent week. Bye-bye.